Hi students, in our last topic we have talked about the difference between finite verb and non-finite verb. Today we will learn about finite verbs. Now let's recap once again. What are finite verbs? Finite verbs are those verbs which change their form with the change in the tense of the sentence or with the change in the person of the subject or with the change in the number of the subject. Now, coming to the types of finite verbs, mainly we have two types of finite verbs. They are transitive verb and intransitive verb. So first, let's focus on transitive verb. Transitive verb. Transitive verb are those verbs where an action is getting transferred from the doer to the receiver. That means in such verb, an action takes place where there is a doer of action and there is a receiver of action. These two elements has to be there. When any action is getting transferred from the doer to the receiver, it is known as transitive verb. Let's check it out through an instance. Raj plays football. In the ground. Now Raj plays football. See here, Raj is the doer of the action. Football is the receiver of the action. And plays is the action that is happening. Hence, this type of sentence, this type of verbs are regarded as transitive verb because they transfer, they get themselves transferred from the doer to the receiver. Raj plays football in the ground. Raj plays what? Raj plays football. Now if you get confused, let me make it clear with one more instance. Raj kicks the football out of the ground. Raj kicks the football out of the ground. Kicks is the verb over here. That means action. Now Raj kicks. So Raj is the doer of the action. Raj is doing. And who is getting that? Football. So Raj is the doer of the action. Football is the receiver of the action. Kicks is the action. Raj kicks the football. I hope it's clear. Now even after that, if you have confusion, then Here, let me give you some tips to identify. The easiest way to find out whether the verb is transitive or not is to look for object in the sentence. If we find the presence of the object in a sentence, in maximum cases, we say that the verb is transitive. How to find an object? Let's ask the verb question with what or whom. If any one instance is satisfied, we have an object. Let's see example. Raj killed the tiger. Raj killed the tiger. Raj killed what or whom? What will get the answer? The tiger. That means we have the object. And see what is the action happening? Kill. This is the action happening. Who is doing the action? Raj. Raj is the doer of the action. Who is the receiver of the action? Tiger is the receiver of the action. Raj is the doer. Tiger is the receiver. And this is the action that is taking place. Okay, so here this verb can be said to be transitive. Now we'll focus on the next type of verb, that is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. Intransitive verb are those verbs which do not follow an object after them, or which do not need an object to complete its meaning. They don't need it. We go to school. In this sentence, we do not have an object. Now, to school cannot be regarded as object. This is not an object. Why? This is not the answer of what or whom. We go what? We go whom? We don't have the answer. This is the answer of where. So, not satisfied. If we get the answer of what or whom, then only we can say the verb to be transitive. Now, here see, we go to school. Intransitive in nature. Because action is happening, but no action is getting transferred from the doer to the receiver. Similarly, if I say the dog barks. The dog barks. No object is there, but the meaning is complete. The sentence is complete. The dog barks. So this is intransitive verb. Now these are the two main types, transitive and intransitive. One more kind of verb is there. It is known as detransitive. Detransitive means where we have dual objects. Two objects are there in a single sentence. Let's see. Bhumika gave me a pen. Bhumika gave whom? Me. Bhumika gave me what? A pen. So here we have two objects. Sentences which have two objects are in such sentences the verb can be regarded as detransitive verb. We call them as detransitive verb. Now these are the main types of finite verbs. One more kind of verb is there, that is regarded as verb with incomplete predication. Now what are these? These have a similarity with intransitive verbs. They are similar to intransitive verbs, but a little different. Why? Suppose if I write the sentence, the hunter kills, or better, the hunter hunts in the forest. Next, the hunter seems happy. See these two sentences. Here we have the verb, the hunter hunts. Hunts is the verb, and here seems is the verb. Now in this sentence, the hunter hunts in the forest. This is intransitive. This also the hunter seems happy also looks intransitive. But what is the difference? The difference is, if I remove this in the forest, if I only write the hunter hunts, the meaning is clear and complete. But if I remove happy, the hunter seems, the meaning is incomplete. The sense is incomplete. Now to complete its sense, we need something. Now when we put happy, it becomes complete. Now the word happy is not object. If it had been object, then the sentence would have been transitive. It is not an object. But it is something which is required to complete the sense of the sentence. The hunter seems happy. So in such kind of sentences or such kind of verbs are regarded as verb with incomplete predication. I hope I was able to satisfy you. Thank you very much.